Connor steps out onto the sidewalk. It's lunchtime, and he's hungry. He can smell the peppers and sausages from the vendor at the end of the block. There's a man leaned up against Connor's office building throwing dice. "Hey, pal," the man says, "I'll stake $100 on a roll of these dice." There's a confident gleam in his eye, and though he is well dressed, Connor thinks he smells a bit off. "I don't have money like that to throw away," he says, and walks by. He's always had trouble saying no to risks, and this one is very appealing, but losing $100 would leave him short with the rent. Some risks just aren't worth taking. "Don't worry about it," the man smiles. "If you win, you get the cash. If you lose, we'll come up with something. What am I going to do, take your soul? Odds or evens? Pretty fair shot, huh?" He kneels down and rattles the dice enticingly. Connor does like to gamble. He hunkers down beside the man who places the 3 dice in Connor's sweaty palm. He's shaking with excitement. It's all up to fate, luck, chance. "I pick odds. Toss 'em," the man says, and Connor does. The dice strike cement, and 3 blind faces stare up at him. Connor, balanced on the balls of his feet, nearly falls backward. The man grabs his shoulder and steadies him. "What the hell?" "Looks like I win." The man picks up his dice and stands up. Connor leaps up, prepared to protest, but the man aims 2 fingers at him with a crisp bill between them. "Here," he says, "hold on to this for me." He hands Connor the money and walks off. Connor folds the money and puts it in his wallet. Obviously, the man is not all there. $100 is, however, $100. Connor whistles his way to the vendor. Today he'll get 2 sausages with the works to celebrate. Connor wakes up the next morning and staggers to the bathroom to take a piss. He runs hot water in the sink and stares into the mirror. There's no reflection. What the fuck? He runs his fingers over the smooth glass. Somehow, one of his roommates must be playing a joke on him. He runs a hot shower and shaves blind under the faucet. Once he's clean, he dresses to some loud punk rock he used to listen to in high school, and trots downstairs to the bus stop at the end of the parking lot. At the corner where the lot lets out into the road, Connor trips and sprawls flat on the asphalt. He struggles to get up, but his hands are peppered with broken glass, and he lets himself drop to relieve the pressure on them. He rolls over onto his side to pick out the bloody glass. Suddenly he hears the hiss of air brakes, the roar of an engine, and a garbage truck barrels into the parking lot to make its pickup. Connor tries to make it to his feet, but only reaches his knees before the truck bears him back to the ground. The last thing he sees is the driver bebopping to the radio and singing off-key. Connor comes to. There's a weight on his eyes. He brushes it aside and opens them. He's surrounded by flames that give heat but don't burn his skin. Mirrors that don't reflect, and fire that doesn't burn. What was the world coming to? Where was the truck, and why wasn't he splattered? In the distance, he sees the faint outline of a man. He's walking towards him, tossing 3 dice into the air and catching them. "You dropped something," he says when he reaches Connor, and kneels down. He picks up a banded stack of bills, $100 printed on the band. "I'll hold on to this for you," he chuckles. "Enjoy your stay." He walks off, tossing the dice and catching them.